Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do this quick review of the Hasbro Indiana Jones. This is a figure, man, I've been waiting for him to do forever. And I've been looking for one for a while. When I first started collecting figures a couple of years back. And so I'm glad they finally came out with one, because the last time I had an Indiana Jones figure was back in the 80s when they first came out. And you were pretty much using your imagination to make him look like Indiana Jones. And the technology has come a long way since then. So, kind of looking at first Mario Brothers versus, I don't know, something like Uncharted or something. It's that kind of difference. But yeah, this is a nice figure, man. I like how they did the wash on the jacket to give it that nice weathered look. The one thing I don't like, the hat doesn't come off. I know they sell another figure that's in a suit, but it would have been a nice touch to actually being able to take the hat off. I mean, that was kind of one of his things. His hat was always falling off. He's never leaving it behind. So, yeah, this I mean, I really like how they use the pinless joints. I know they've been using that for a while, but I don't really have a lot of those figures that they've done that on. So, that's something I'm not just noticing, but just wanted to point out on this one. But yeah, this figure, man, is I can't be more pleased with it. One thing I do like, as I'm saying that, you can't really take his jacket off. I mean, he doesn't really have arms under. I mean, he has arms, but you have to leave the jacket on. But I'm probably gonna display it like this more times than not, anyways. And wouldn't take the jacket off, but it would have been nice to have the option, of taking it off. So. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. But so we're gonna go ahead and get into some of his articulation. So his arms gets a nice T pose there. And he doesn't seem to be double jointed. I mean, it's not like he's gonna be doing any acrobatic moves or anything. So that's not really that big of a deal. I'll be able to use my whip, the way I want with it. So, as far as his knees, I mean, I wish there was a way they could do this a little bit better at the knees, but, I guess that's the best I can do with it, though. So he's not quite double jointed, but, it gets a pretty good bend to it. Also, I'm never going to be putting Indy in a split or anything like that, but, it's nice you can do it. He has a little bit of a tilt at the ankles, a little bit of a pivot. It seems like he should have more than that, but I don't know. I mean, it's a decent amount, I guess, for maybe for the poses I'll be able to do. I don't really care much for this clip, because your whip is supposed to attach here, but it doesn't actually go in the it doesn't actually clip. I mean, you can attempt to do it, and then there you go. So, I probably won't really. He'll either be holding it in his hand, or it just won't be in the picture with him, or in the scene with him at all. Let me get to some of the accessories. So, this is the little golden idol treasure thing that he had in the first movie. He had the little boulder rolling after him after he picked it up. Love that thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember which movie these came from. I guess it's probably Raiders of the Lost Ark, since that's what this figure is based on. I just don't remember the scene or anything it came from, and that actually is shameful, because I love these movies and I should know this. I need to go back and watch it later on. He comes with pair of fisticuff hands, clenched fist, because Indy's a brawler, that's how he gets down. So, also comes with a kind of open hand. I guess it's for holding some of the treasures or whatever that he gets. So, I don't think I'll really be using that hand too much anyways, but I mean, I think it's a nice hand, I guess, as far as hands go. And then this is the whip holding hand. So I'll be using that more. Actually, other hand can hold the closed whip, and show you that in a minute. I almost forgot the gun. You know, and his signature pistol. I mean, come on, man. He doesn't go anywhere without this. He may not have enough bullets, but he's going to have that gun. And the whip. So he comes with the whip that's extended. I'll probably be doing most of my posts with him holding that whip. And then he has his whip that should go on the fake holster thing that you can't use. Yeah, so, and that other hand can hold it too, now that I think about it. But yeah, I really like this figure. So, I mean, I think they did a pretty good job with him. So, but yeah, let me get into a bit of, not really size comparison, but just figure comparison. So, put him next to Han Solo. You know, a lot of people have, you know, kind of butt heads over which is better. I love both of them. I like Han Solo. I like Indiana Jones. So, both of them look like him, just at different points in his life, I guess. But I mean, I think that they both look good. Of course, you know, the SH Figure Arts Han Solo is going to look much better because it's figure arts. You know, it's a more expensive figure. So, but Hasbro does a pretty good job using their, I believe it's a laser scan that they use for it. So I mean, both of them look great. You know, granted, if they did come out with a figure arts version or a Mayfix version, I would definitely be buying it. And hands down, if they did a Mezco, oh my goodness. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. It doesn't even exist yet. So, and then bringing over a Hasbro Snake Eyes. So this is kind of, you know, showing if you did want to use him in some of the other, with some of the other figures, universes, however you want to call it. He still scales well with them. I probably won't ever do that because that's just me. But, you know, you could if you wanted to. It'd be good for posing at the very least. But yeah, man, this is a nice figure. This is one I've been, again, waiting forever to get. So it's good to finally have it in hand. They have, I know, a couple others in this line that I'm not sure if I'm going to get, mainly because, I mean, while I love the movies, figure-wise, I just don't necessarily feel the need to collect them. I mean, you know, maybe if it was something, I don't know. But, you know, I haven't decided yet. I may go back later on to decide. I'm going to pick them up and add them to the collection. It's just, as of right now, it's just not really a top priority. There are other figures I kind of want to get and add to the collection first. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you know, drop a like, feel free to subscribe. You know, I won't be mad at you about it. So anyways, catch you in the next video.
Hey, Crimson, run it up.